sum up 2022, this speaks for all of us, was learning. We learned a lot in 2022.
So the plan for 2023 would be first quarter, Eli dropping his body.
Eli. Main focus right now is just to get it jumping.
Most likely be the talk of the town.
So that nigga, when I get lit, bro, I'm taking it with me, bro. I swear to God, bro.
I'm here at the Aqua Lounge. We about to talk about my new album, Scorpio.
You kill me? Why is that even on your brain? Why is that on your cranium? I personally think the nicest nigga to never get a ring is AI.
Yo, welcome all. Welcome back to the Aqua Lounge Podcast. I appreciate y'all tuning in. We got a special guest in the house. Goes by the name of ISMOKEBEATZ. What's happening?
Yo, let's go. What's going on? Smoke Beats in the building.
Yes,
Big
sir.
faux shit, no hoe shit, nigga.
Hey.
Appreciate you coming down, my guy.
Yeah, of course. I appreciate the invite, for real.
Of course, man.
bro.
Let's start from the beginning, right? So to tell the people where you're from Long Island, where on the island?
I'm from Westbury to be exact. Long Money Island. We outside Nassau County, you heard?
Okay.
Do you how is it like growing up over there? What's like, speak on it a little bit. What's going on?
Growing up there, I ain't gonna lie, way different than how it is now. Growing up was everything. You feel me? It was life. Like, everyone was happy. Everybody was getting money. Everybody was like so together and shit. You feel me? But it's like, as time went off, you know, like, everybody branch off and shit like that. Everybody like loses connections with their friendships and shit. So a lot of broken friendships, a lot of broken promises and shit like that. So definitely. But as to now and shit, everything is slowly coming back together, you know, just putting pieces back in the puzzle and shit. Other than that, West Money is the place to be. It's like the only city in Nassau who's not really like doing no bullshit. You feel me? Everyone around, it's like they got everything. They got their own shit going on like that. You feel me? But it's not West Money.
Okay. Hell yeah. When did you start writing and rapping? Like, when was it first start to begin for you?
Well, I started I would say like 2019.
Okay.
2018, 2017, I started making beats first. That's how I got the name ISMOKEBEATZ.
Okay.
Because, well, I could break it down for y'all.
Break it
why
down.
it
Break
is
it down.
ISMOKEBEATZ.
Yeah,
Break it down.
So definitely, I was always a stoner. I was always a fucking pothead, smoking mad weed every day, like 4 blunts, 5 blunts just in the morning to hit another 4 or 5 later on. Like, I was in college living by myself, dorming.
Yeah.
So you can only imagine, wake up, smoke, go to sleep, smoke, eat, smoke, everything smoke. But high school, I was literally, I had a plug. I was selling Apple products. So I had like iPads, iWatches, iPhones, MacBooks. So basically at that time, my Instagram was I sell Apple products. You feel me? Because the I from Apple. After that, I was looking for a beat name. I said, damn, like, do I have to add beats in my name or produced by? I need something to just hit. So niggas would be like, yo, who is that? So I was like, I do smoke. I do a lot. I smoke. I smoke beats. It just sat. Since then, I was just like, yeah, I'm rocking with it. Even tatted it.
Really?
That's how you know it's
shit, there
official. You
go.
feel me? Shit like that with the skull and shit. Everybody dead. Reaper shit. You feel me?
Hey.
Yo, that's right there. Y'all gotta, if y'all serious about it, get it tatted.
Shit like that. Definitely. If you really rocking with me, ISMOKEBEATZ is the name. You heard? Let's get it.
Hell yeah.
And and I want to ask you just a little bit, like, so how did you get into producing? Because we're producers as well.
Word.
At the studio, and you know, we're music producers too. So how'd you kind of get into that?
Basically, definitely watching like a lot of vlogs, documentaries, like from my favorite songs. I could tell you one vlog that I really was fucking with was Travis Scott and Metro Boomin when they was working on
Skyfall. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
They was working on Days Before Rodeo, and then they was in the studio doing Skyfall. They're both producing the shit at the same time. I'm just like, that sound, like them drums, like how'd they create this? Because I always had the song on repeat every time I got high. So I finally found that video. I was just like, whoa. I said, I could do shit like that. Maybe I'll be next to Travis one day. So that's how I just envision myself, like next to these celebs eventually, you know?
Yeah, you have to, bro. You have to visualize that shit right now.
Gotta speak it into existence and make that shit happen.
Right now,
For real.
now, bro.
That's a fact.
real.
And what were you producing on?
So when I first started, I was a beginner. You feel me? I was clueless. So literally, I had a MacBook GarageBand.
Right.
Started off with GarageBand, but shit wasn't hitting correctly. I was just like, it ain't that easy. Like, why are these beats already made? I'm like, that's not it. So I jumped on Logic. Logic got a little harder. That's why I realized, I was like, people mainly use this to record. You can make beats if you're nice,
Right.
but they use it mainly for recording. So then, at the time, one of my homegirls, she seen how passionate I was about it. So she went to Sam Ash, bought me a beat pad, and that shit came with Ableton Live.
Okay.
So I jumped on Ableton. I made that's why I made my first complete full beats and shit. I was just like, oh, these shits is hitting. Like, this is cool. But I was like, this is a little too tricky, though. Like, how do you get the 808s to sound higher here and then lower?
Yeah.
I was just like, nah, I'm doing bullshit. I'm doing, the extra shit, just raising the raising the octave on them and shit, doing bullshit. I was like, nah, this ain't it. Start hacking, you feel me? Because I'm in the IT world and shit. So I was like, I could find something else. I found FL, you feel me?
Yep.
So I was like, $100 for beginner. $200 for producer. So I just kept going up extra $100. I was like, which one do I really need? So I tested out the basic shit.
Yeah.
You don't get shit.
I know.
No plugins.
Yeah.
You literally have to bring everything to the table for the beginner. So I said, nah, it's producer edition. Let me see what's going on.
That's what we're rocking with.
So y'all know. So if that's the case, y'all know about Pirates Bay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's yeah.
Boom. That's how I found that shit. Yeah. Grabbed the little the crack for the FL producer edition. Ever since then, boom. I said, wow, all this for free? No,
you still have that same version?
Honestly, I fucked all that up.
Oh, okay.
The future effect, I call it the future effect, happened to me. You feel me? So basically, I had all this shit on my hard drive. Now the hard drive is damaged. Fucked up. So I lost all the recent beats I done made, lost. And those are probably my best ones because over the time I just kept growing.
Yeah.
So then those last few beats, those was the ones. I wish I can hear them again.
Yeah.
You know?
Shit.
But shit, I mean, if y'all got somebody who I could bring this little hard drive to, whatever, it's just a port that broke out.
What was it? What's the hard drive? It was the.
It was a Seagate.
Seagate. Okay.
Yeah, it was a Seagate.
So it's just a port that's fucked up.
Yeah, literally the port ripped out.
You got to be able to
fix that.
I took it to I took the Geek Squad and them niggas was like, we can't help you.
Really?
I'm like, y'all can't fix this. I don't know what to do. We can't do it. I'm like, y'all gotta pull the data off of this. Put it on another drive.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. You want me to call a manager? I said, bro, I'm out.
That's crazy.
I called it a day. I said, bro, I'm gonna just write. Yeah. I'm gonna just songwrite. At this point, I was like,
destiny.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna just write the beats. I'm not about to go this far.
So you're not doing the beats anymore?
Nah.
Okay.
Cause I tapped in. I got certain people on my team now. Shout out OKJ. Shout out Rilla Beats. Shout out DMO. Shout out One of One Danny. You feel me? They got me right with all these beats.
There you go.
Yo, here, I know I can hear you on these. And then that's why I found the sound through those beats.
Yep.
I just always love the sound of the instruments on there, the loops especially, the melodies is just out of this world.
Yeah.
Because your album is Space Rage 2.
Yeah.
is
Space Rage 1 is out. It's only on SoundCloud.
Okay.
Shout out to that one producer who didn't let me rock with that last track on the tape. So due to that flag, it got taken out.
Oh, no.
Yeah. The whole shit got taken down just a one flag.
Bummer, man.
He was like, yo, 2 years later after the project is out.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, bro, I seen you use my beats. What's up? Can I get the bread for it? I'm like, I got you. I'm like, yo, just give me a week. You feel me? I'm going to hit you off. He's like, I bet. One day, the next day, he was like, yo, bro, what's up? You got that bread, bro? I'm about to flag it. I'm about to send the copyright, whatever. I said, yo, bro, relax. I got you. Yeah. The next day go by. What happens? Whole tape gone.
Petty.
Everybody DMing me, texting me. My cousins texting me.
Where's this shit?
Yo, what happened to Space Race? Why can't bump Too Cold? Yeah. Why can't bump Spaceships no more? I'm like, yo, it's on SoundCloud. That's crazy. That's all I can say. It's on SoundCloud. All right. Bro. So shout out to that producer. I forgot your name. That's how you know you're a nobody. Use it either. So, word.
SoundCloud's coming back, though, I heard.
Yeah.
I heard some shit, yeah.
I definitely didn't have my thoughts. I was like, yo, I ain't gonna front. What if I, bring this back and start releasing on SoundCloud?
Yeah.
I'll be dope. But I don't want to be that SoundCloud rapper.
I feel it.
I just want to be me.
So, now let's talk about, a little bit more. So, 2019, you started music. Oh, rapping, right?
That's when the project first dropped.
Okay. So, who were your inspirations? And also part of the question is, were you into music at all, growing up?
My whole life.
Yeah. So, and you kind of just tapped into it when a couple years ago.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
When I felt like I got something to say at that point, and definitely that was everything just happened at the right time because I already like went through like mad bullshit. So it's like if I would have made music like prior, I wouldn't have shit to talk about that niggas would not want to hear. Like, you feel me? So I'm glad it came at the right moment. I got a lot to talk about. So. And I'm just bringing them to another galaxy.
Yeah,
bro.
That's good shit. So how about some inspirations? Like who
so like I said, definitely Travis,
right?
Metro. At that time, A Boogie. Really? That's when he was really blowing up. Like his producer Ness, I was just like, yo, his beats are crazy. Like this is beautiful work. Definitely Lil Uzi. He was at number 1 on my list. Like honestly. There's not even a list. It's just Lil Uzi. Really? Like honestly speaking, I was only bumping Lil Uzi.
Okay.
So how about Uzi's new stuff? Like how do you like? We just want to rock.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I ain't going front. It took a while for it to like settle in.
Yeah.
Like before, I was just like, what the fuck is this? But now I'm just like, yo, this shit hit. Yeah, like you gotta really just sit and let it bop. Like it hit. Now it got me dancing to this shit. Like, crazy. But the shit is fire though. Shout out to Lil Uzi Vert. Man, like I really want to tune in with him. I really want to network with him one day. Like someday I'll meet him.
Exactly.
Still saying this shit 4 years later.
Y'all will work.
For real.
For sure.
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
25.
25, like same age.
Same age as us, bro.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, bro.
Y'all looked older than me,
Really?
for real. Yeah. At least like
say,
28 maybe.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
I just have a question real quick.
Good.
So you have Space Rage 2. You have 7 singles out as well.
Yeah. Damn, you counted?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I ain't even know.
Okay, yeah, you got 7 singles out. You got 1 EP and an album. Well, the one out, you have 2 albums, but one of them's on platforms, right?
Yeah.
Which is number 2.
Space Rage 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so y'all checked that EP on SoundCloud too?
Yeah.
Experiment 516.
Yeah.
That was the first project.
Okay, yeah. So my favorite was, I think Space Rage 2 was like my shit because Sandcastles, bro.
Let's not just talking about that shit in the car.
No, because bro, like I showed him it too. I was like, bro, I don't know what he did on this shit, but whether it's the cadence or the harmonies or something, but like that Champion and Wired. Wow. That's just dope. Me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
those vibes.
Yeah, those vibes are fucking
I could give you a little
crazy, bro.
A little something on that Sandcastles track. Yeah. How I made it.
Go ahead, yeah.
Shout out to DMO number 1, you feel me?
He
definitely he made that. Yeah, he produced that.
Okay.
So basically, I don't know, I just woke up one morning, like literally on a Sunday morning, I woke up and then I just had like literally from the night before I had that same beat playing all night, like on the charger in my phone. So I woke up, I heard the shit still. And I was just like, it put me in a mood. I don't know what kind of mood it put me in. I was just feeling weird and then just went to my living room. Plug the headphones in. I use BandLab, so that's how I get the demos going and shit. So plug that shit in. I was just on the couch, freestyling the whole shit, and then it was hard to record the shit. Like I was literally starting to cry. Like I was literally tearing making that song.
I could hear the fucking like.
It was deep to me.
Shit, I could hear it, bro.
Like just speaking, like hearing what I was about to say next. I couldn't even say it. Like I had to take my time and just stop real quick. So I was literally like bawling my eyes, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like I was just like, yo, this shit really hit. You feel me? And at that time, like my daughter was young, so she was like freshly like made, like she was like 1-2 years old. So everything just hit me so emotionally making that song, especially the melody on it. Like it was a smooth, slow joint. So I was like, whoa, that shit just hit me like so emotional, bro. That's why that track is just deep to me. Yeah, forever will be.
And so this out of the 13 songs,
what's my favorite?
Yeah,
number 1.
Okay, which one is that?
Velocity.
Velocity.
Yeah.
Why?
I got the best of the hoodies, yeah. Smoking the bag of the cookie, yeah. Back from the trap where they booked me, yeah. Blessed from the past I was looking. Hey. I mean, the energy on that shit, like the first, shout out DMO again for that beat.
He did that too, damn.
Oh my God, he damn near did like mainly the whole tape. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. That beat was just like, the way it dropped was just crazy. And then when I first performed it before it even released, I performed at Coexisting Game House in Brooklyn. Basically it's like this game house, literally every 1980s and 1990s games on all these systems in different rooms.
That's crazy.
So they got Rock Band, they got Guitar Hero, they got Sonic, they got Mario Kart, they got Tekken, they got Def Jam Fight for New York on the old Xbox downstairs.
Oh, that's crazy.
So every Mondays they was having Music Mondays. So it was only like $10 to perform. So my little cousin, shouts to Staz, the Hokage, he brought me around that little scene. That scene, I gravitated to that energy. It's gaming and music. So I was like, yo, like this is really me.
Yeah.
It's colorful, it's electrifying, it's eclectic, like it's really fire. So I performed that one song, and then with the hook, everybody want me, nigga ain't getting no braces, saw here, ay. I sang that first hook right when the song started. Everybody just started singing along.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, it's all. I was like, oh, the footage is still on my Instagram. Yeah, like I was just like, whoa. I was like, this song is. I love this shit. I love to party, so that's my vibe.
Okay.
Gangster.
What was your process like making Space Rage 2?
How long did it take you?
Yeah, like
as
what?
well?
How long?
Not gonna lie, it took me like a little vacation. I took a vacation to Miami. And then, because I didn't have nothing, I went to Miami with nothing. So first I went to Fort Lauderdale, see my cousin. I started one song. That song's not out, actually. I actually used them bars and put on a different song. And then after that, I spent like 3-4 days there. Then I went to Miami for like a week. And then me and my cousin, we just bought bottles, bought mad weed. And then we were just going out like every night I was there. And then during the daytime, he'll be on work remotely in the computer and shit. So I'll just be bored. I'll eat. And I'll be bored. I'll be like, what can I do? Drink, sipping on something, grab my headphones, got right to work. I said, let me go through all these beats again. Because I went through all these beats already for my first project. I ain't used none of them. And I ain't never really like wanted to use them. So I was like, let me see if I can use them.
Sometimes you got to go back.
Yeah. So I literally went back. I said, all these beats. And I ain't do nothing. I said, what's the first one? Let's see what's going on. The first one I actually did was, what was the first one I sent you? It was Clouds with Craig Jesus, I think. So yeah, the first one I did was Clouds. I recorded that shit like, I started in the afternoon, started the hook in the afternoon. By like 2-3 a.m. in the morning, shit, I finished the song. And then each day after that, I recorded 2 songs, 3 songs in one day. And then I basically had the whole project finished before I had to take my flight.
Wow. There we go. That's crazy.
So
Word.
you were recording the stuff yourself?
Yep.
At the crib. Okay.
So basically, I use BandLab. It's an app on the iPhones.
Okay.
I think Androids have it as well, but you could go on your MacBook. You could really like grab the stems, download the stems and stuff. But off your phone, it's literally like a mini studio. You could punch in, you could put auto-tune, put on plugins and shit like that. So I put that shit to use. I said, yo, I gotta get these songs done somehow. At the time, I didn't have no money to keep going back and forth to the studio. Yeah. So I was like, why not just go to the studio when I'm ready? Yeah. I got the song in my head. I don't have to waste no time sitting in the studio writing. Because that's just, you wasting your time, you wasting the engineer's time. You're paying for it, like, might as well just come ready.
Yeah. So did you end up bringing everything to the studio to re-record it?
I literally did, and that's why
that's what you
the
did.
project
Okay.
is, Okay. So basically, that whole Space Rage 2, I still have all the demos.
Yeah. Okay.
And certain songs, certain demos sound better, in my opinion,
the way that
some
you
of
did them?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I just liked the way it sounded.
Yeah.
Like, I liked the energy I had, you know, so.
Where'd you record it at?
Shout out to Mix Palace. Shout out to Steve K Recording. That's my engineer and shit.
Yeah.
I don't. So if y'all ever knew about that spot, that's where I'd be at.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
That's good shit.
So when you first start, I kind of want to talk about the beginning of your journey. Like, did you have people in your corner, or were there people like looking from the inside out, outside in, doubting you?
It was just me. It was just me and my cousin, who's actually on the way now.
Okay.
Literally just me and him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it really started then. So y'all obviously fed off each other's energy.
Basically, so for Space Rage 1, he damn near found all those beats.
Oh, he did?
He would like find, like, we would just be in the car this is before I'm making music. Like, we'd just be in the car. He'll be on YouTube. I'd be like, yo, find me some fire. He'll go through all the beats. I tell him, like, yo, pick ones like with the lowest views. Like, the most views I want is maybe like 1K on it. Other than that, I don't want it. No matter how fire it is. So found certain beats. That's how Space Rage came about. He found like mainly all of them. I was just like, yo, like, I got something for this. Like, I really, like, yo, this shit is sitting. This shit is hard. So that's how it really started and shit. And then after that, that's when I tapped into producers. They started hitting me. I started hitting them. I was like, yo, we got to contact each other. We got to network somehow because I need some different shit now. Yeah. Like, I can't stay on YouTube. Got to, like, lock in with somebody who's actually making some beats so you don't got to worry about getting shit flagged, all that.
It's super important.
Yeah. So basically, that whole growing process of being an artist, I'm still learning, like, the whole business side at the same time. So that's why I'm, like, artist/businessman.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's how I like to look at it.
Yeah, it's that the business part of the things is definitely the most like.
It's important.
Yeah, it's so important, and it's just like so overlooked, you know.
Like anybody can make music, as far as marketing and getting the shit to, you feel me, posting your YouTube without getting shit like muted and shit like that. Like that goes a long way.
Goes a long way. That's a fact.
So definitely make sure y'all got everything copyrighted, etc. Man, locking those leases, exclusive, all that shit. Word.
What do you use to when you upload your music? Were you using DistroKid?
I'm gonna pass the mic to my manager here.
Okay.
What's up, everybody?
How you doing?
Lindo. Basically, we got a distribution deal.
Okay.
How'd that come about?
Basically, at a meeting out in the city, I got offered an invite with Idolize Productions, and basically they gave me the whole rundown of the contract and the terms. So basically, everything's on his terms. He owns 100% of the masters, everything. They just handle the distribution part of the music. So they handle all the logistics, the back end, and all the numbers and everything.
Yeah,
they handle that for us, but they explain it to you, so everything's transparent. They tell you where it's going, who's seeing it. They you get a weekly call. You tap in every week, tell them what you're doing, what you want to do, and how to make it work. So we basically put together campaigns and market the music when they drop it, and that's basically how everything is what it is now.
Wow.
Easy.
We got signed in 2021, and we released everything 2022, and then now we're here.
Wow, that's
Okay.
it. Wow. Okay.
I didn't know you signed.
Yeah. So it's a distribution. Okay. So
Oh, that's the. I mean, distribution deal is the way to go.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So where's the distribution coming?
So it started off with Sony Distribution, the independent department, but the servers and the so basically when you upload a song and then it gets sent back with the error, it takes a while to figure it out or whatever. But they weren't as on time with their responses, and we needed things on a certain timeline. So basically, we got an offer to switch to Empire. So now we're with Empire Distribution right now. Everything's distributed through them.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Because that's definitely something that you don't see a lot.
No,
you
yeah.
know? Yeah, because that's, I mean, because you hear about all these different deals. I mean, there's publishing deals, there's distribution deals, there's admin deals, there's all these different things. I mean, have you guys like kind of like dove into all of those types of deals, or was the distribution kind of like just popped up and that was kind of what you went with?
He's gotten more emails and deals before this one, and we kind of scanned through it and ran through it, and it wasn't legit. So you also have to look out for those type of offers as well.
Scams.
Yeah,
Right.
the scams.
Yeah.
There's a lot of frauds out there.
I'm sure that, yeah.
So be careful.
We know that.
Facts. So doing more research and knowing more connects, they told me it was legit, and we backed with it and went with it, and this is it.
Wow.
We saw the numbers, we seen the actual process,
Yeah.
so it's like really transparent.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. That's amazing.
In your hands.
Now, was the deal, if you're allowed to talk about it, was it like a certain amount of albums, or was it a certain amount of years that they're going to be distributing your stuff, or?
It's on your negotiation with
Yeah.
the initial offer and what
Yeah.
you want out of your contract. So that's as much as I could.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's amazing though. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Congrats on that, guys, because that's super
Word.
dope.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Big gas.
Tremendous. That's what it's called.
Yeah, that's amazing. Now I know. So back a little bit with when you started doing it, right? The people around you, did you have doubts? Were some of your friends kind of saying like, I don't know if you should be doing this, or did you have the support like, yo, you're sick, like you gotta keep doing it, or was it a little bit of both? Like, how was that?
I definitely had the haters. Like, yo, bro, like, yo, put that shit down. Like, you could wait till later. Like, don't worry about that shit right now. Like, worry about me. Like, focus on me right now. Like, promote this for me. Like, you gonna get your shine later. I'm like, all right, that's what that side is saying. These guys is like, yo, that's hard, son. after my first single, it wasn't even too crazy. Like, it was just my first joint. I was just like, let me just put it out there, see if they like it. Whatever sticks, I bet. They fucked with it, so that basically just, like, gave me that confidence off rip. I'm like, whoa, like, I really like this. Like, should I just keep doing this? Yeah. The first one, yeah, it went crazy. And then I dropped, like, 2, 3, 4 more. It didn't go as crazy. I didn't get as many, like, looks, recognition after that. Like, everybody was just, like, disappeared in a way.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right. So I just chilled. That's why I'm about to go link with my buzzing and shit, find more fire shit. Like, all right, they have to love the beat. You got to give them something to dance to, something to really vibe to. If they hear that type of beat and they're going to be like, ooh, what's about to go on now? That's when they're going to gravitate. They'll eventually come. They're not going to come now. It don't matter. That's okay. But eventually they'll get there. So
catch on.
Yeah, so I just stuck it like that. And then after that, that was in the midst of, like, creating Experiment 516. Okay. I named it that because obviously I was just experimenting, seeing what sounds was fitting with me, and then 516, that's LA, Nassau County. So I was like, let me just see, like, give them, like, and on top of the name, like, on top of that, the names of your projects is important too. Titles of the songs important. Like, you have to give the audience a reason to fuck with you, a reason to really view into you, to be like, all right, like, he got a song called Comrade. Yeah. Was he in the Army? Was he a Marine or anything? It's just, gotta give them something to think about, something where they could just build their own narrative in their head.
Right.
Yeah.
Literally.
And that's really interesting because there are, you know, a lot of artists, like, assume, whether it be that they know or not, but it's just like, oh, I'm gonna record a song, I'm gonna drop it, and, you know, I'm good, whatever. But it's like
they forget about the whole creativity process. Yeah. About that. They're just worried about making a song and worrying about who's going to like it or not.
Yeah.
Most important piece is forgotten.
Yeah, like, you're missing the whole X.
Everything.
Like, come on. You basically just skipped over, all right, let's say you're taking a math test. Yeah. I don't even know how to add. I don't even know how to add. I'm not going to do multiplication, division. I'm not doing none of that. Yeah. It makes no sense. I'm still pass. You still failed. Yeah. Because there was only one addition question on there. Everything else was division and multiplication. So you failed. You missing everything. Yeah. Feel me? Can't spell PEMDAS without the rest of that shit. Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, because it's just very, it's just, there's so much that goes into it. You can have a great, I mean, even producing and artists, like, there's producers out there that have probably the best beats out of anyone on the entire world.
It all depends on how you're using it.
Exactly.
What you're going to do to it. Because you can have the most fire beat in the world, and you can sound like ass talking about some bullshit. Yeah. So, for real.
Yeah. I mean, how many times have we seen it? We've seen people blow up that
you don't hear them no more.
Yeah. And
they just disappear.
And so it's crazy. But so what are some things that you feel like you've learned in a way, like, when you started rapping? Like, was there anything where you were like, this is how I think this is going to go, and then, like, oh, wait, no, this is not how it goes at all now that I'm into this? You know what I mean? Like, is there anything like that?
I say, what I learn for the most part, stay humble. Definitely staying humble, because, like, honestly speaking, it's the best feeling in the world, bro. Like, knowing, like, you're doing the damn thing, like, you're building to get to where you at, you're doing everything correct, everyone is slowly gravitating, and then the screams are only getting louder. So it's just like, stay humble, because you're always going to have that feeling inside, like, yo, like, they love me. You don't got to express it, because the more you express it and shit like that with that cockiness, your gas tank going to E. You already wasted all your adrenaline now, so it's like you ain't got nothing to give. You feel me? That's why most of them fall off, I feel. Yeah. If you just stay humble, stay confident in what you're doing, you're going to keep producing that great work that they love to hear. Word. So staying humble, nothing stopped me.
Right.
And it's not going to. So that's how I feel.
That's big.
What about like a mentor? Like, do you have any mentors now in the music industry that you kind of look up to?
Shout out J.O. Draft Pick, 51631. Okay. I mean, that's family right there and shit like that. Like, he's definitely been a great mentor. For real, you feel me? Because he's already living it right now and shit like that. So all I'm doing is just taking notes. Ain't no hating, ain't no biting. Just taking notes on, like, the steps as you're going to see eventually. As soon as you open this door, those are the steps you're going to see. So definitely him. Shout out Mafia. He definitely been looking out. Definitely just been dropping gems. That's AK. He's actually the one on Too Cold. That's the feature on the Too Cold track. Okay. So yeah, shout out to him. He definitely been dropping the gems on me. telling me like, yo, look out for this, look out for that. Like he's really been behind the scenes for me and shit like that. Like still like working with me, building me and shit like that. So definitely a lot of good work with him too, for sure.
Hell yeah.
And then I got PYE over here, K Lindo and shit like that. That's my manager, but still be mentoring me and shit on the business and and professional wise and all that. You feel me? Be like, yo, when you doing this, say like this, say that. Or I would send them an email or a message, be like, yo, can you like proofread it, make sure everything look good. Nigga send me back a whole different essay. I'm like, damn, like is this a book? This a magazine? I'm like, all right, like this. I was like, shit, you mentioned what I wanted to say, but you just made it sound great.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, now I see. So it's like when I can't get in contact with him and shit, I already know what to do. I know how to, you feel me? I'll still send them like a copy of it. I'll be like, yo, this is what I sent.
Right.
Like, all right, that was good. Like, that's better and shit like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to the mentors, man. Get you one.
Important. It's
Yeah,
important.
It
It really is
That's
important.
a fact.
For real. No matter how much you think you could do this shit on your own, look around you. You need a team, regardless. Like, a team always works better. And you get more bread than you would if you was by yourself.
No one's ever made it themselves. As
Exactly.
People could say that all they want, but
I'd say the king of pop.
yeah.
I'd say him, but still, he
Yeah.
still came up in a group with his brothers and
And,
shit.
and
You feel
look at
me?
who was around him, just in his ear about things, and
Exactly.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
So I want to talk about, you have a release party coming up.
Ha! Yes. Get into a
Got
few
the
of these
flyers.
artists and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, these
yeah,
the
yeah.
flyers. Feel me?
So talk about when is it, first of all?
So boom, it's gonna be Saturday, April 8th.
Okay.
That's coming up. It's gonna be at 10 p.m. It's gonna be in Long Island. So you could just shoot me a message if you want to know exactly where to go, because you know nowadays you can't just Project X shit, especially when you have certain artists on the flyers and shit like that. Like,
Right.
it's just like you gotta be careful. Like certain party hosts, they be like, "Yo, we got a special guest coming like to this city." They're not gonna say who because they know that city,
Yeah.
shit like that. So, definitely Saturday, April 8th, album release party. Angels of Rage deluxe album dropping. Shout out to Long Island Buddha. That's my brother right there. That's my twin, you feel me? So he's actually going away. He's enlisting in the army. So he'll be leaving literally the day after. So that's why I'm throwing this event. Really a going away party. Okay. But at the same time, our deluxe tape drops the week of on April 5th. Okay. So if y'all ain't bump Angel of Rage now already, make sure y'all bump that shit when it comes out. Bump it till it comes out. The deluxe is going to be crazy. Those first couple songs we dropped on that first one, wait for these next sets because shit just keeps elevating, bro. We just going up. So definitely it's going to be an amazing event. The artist lineup is crazy. Everybody got buzz like to their name on there and shit like that. Definitely got food, drinks, etc. Shout out my cousin Money House Kev. Definitely a chef. 420 friendly. You could bring your own drinks, or we have a bar as well. And word. If you want to work in the studio, like for like future references, could always holler at one of the. Sitting here too high, sound like a fucking car commercial and shit. But yeah, make sure you holler at one of the artists there or one of the engineers there, because there will be networking people there as well. So yeah, if you want to come out just to show love and come chill, party, it's a vibe. You feel me? Hit me. But as far as events and all that, I'm back on the wave. I'll be throwing some more. So this is just first of many right now.
Perfect.
Word.
That's amazing. All right, that's good shit.
Yeah.
Check that out. Angels of Rage on that stage like some god shit. Gangster.
Now I know there's, I don't know how to really say this. I guess we talked to a lot of artists about this, but like the music industry overlooking like Long Island, right? What's your feelings on that?
What's Long Island? I'm from outer space, man. I'm from Xenon. We definitely out of space, but nah, Long Island, that's the home. You feel me? Allah Da 51631, we outside, but we definitely get overlooked because we have like great talent.
Yeah.
We have great studios. We have great videographers. We get overlooked not only for the music but for everything. Shit, even when it comes to politics, still getting overlooked. We still got people out here trying to run for governor and shit like that. You feel me? It's like they're making it, but they're not governor yet. You feel me? So they just try to branch us off. It doesn't make sense because literally, if you look on the bottom of his shoe, Queens is on there.
Yeah.
Brooklyn is on there.
Yeah.
Like nothing separates those two cities by about like nothing separates that. Like there's no body of water that separates us.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why. You feel me? Like they just don't pay attention to us.
Weird.
They just
It's
don't
a
look
weird
over
thing.
here.
Our time's coming though, cause like there's people.
Oh, yeah.
There's people starting to get like
Yeah.
some real
Shit.
looks and like signing real deals. Like
Look at Zilla Kami.
Yep.
They from all the way out here.
Yep. Yep.
Bayshore,
Yeah. I think he's from
Like,
Bayshore, yeah.
Bro, they are the kings of rage for
Yeah.
real.
City Morgue, man. Shout out to them.
Shout out to City Morgue for real, cause man, like it's Call of Duty. Like
I mean, fucking yo, you signed. You're from LA. You signed.
I mean, yeah, but
You know what I'm
feel
saying?
me?
Like that's just
Still working, still
Oh, no, of
building.
course.
Though.
No, no,
I'm
no,
not
no.
where I want to be. Like
exactly. No.
I want like I need like states bumping my shit.
Right.
Everybody like no,
Yeah.
I could be signed and nobody can know who I am.
Right.
You feel me? It always works both ways too. Like
Yeah.
But what do you think that there's like a specific thing about Long Island that makes it like overlooked, or is it like,
Everyone wants to be the king, but they ain't gonna stare him in the face. They're not gonna show him no energy. So that's how I could put it. You feel me? They look at us like, yo, they're the greatest. Let's try not to pay them attention so they don't feel that great. That's how I see it.
You're saying like the industry looks at us that way?
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Feel me? If you notice, they play people from Queens, okay. People from Brooklyn and shit, okay. Shout out E. Yeah, that's E. Just walked in the building, the Sink or Swim Recording Studios. You feel me?
Come on, bro. How you doing, man?
Come over here. Come sit over here, man. Be on the camera, man.
You can come down.
But fucking yeah. Where was I?
So the industry's looking at this, looking at like they're saying they
Yeah,
don't wanna
basically.
put-
Yeah, basically. So it's like they're playing all these artists from like Queens, Brooklyn, Bronx, Harlem. Hi, that's fine. And then there's still Staten Island.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's where Wu-Tang, like,
Yeah,
part of Wu-Tang resonated from there.
Yep.
And Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So it's like, it don't make no sense because how y'all gonna play other states before the whole New York state?
Yeah.
How y'all gonna bring Florida rappers on our radio station?
But like if you had like, let's say you had the answer, like what would you like? What's your?
I mean, shit, if they playing all these songs for fun, why not spin my shit too?
Yeah.
You ain't gotta
it's
be the
more
whole
just-
song. Play
yeah.
like 15 seconds. That's all I care.
Yeah.
That's all that would really matter to any artist right now.
Yeah.
Spend my shit for like 15, 20 seconds.
People get it.
You want $20? You want $100 here?
Yeah.
But nobody answer the messages. They don't care about Long Island on top. Oh, you from? Nah. Well, we're gonna see.
It's so weird,
That's how it
bro.
always is.
Yeah, they promote them over the radio, whatever the case may be. Yeah, shout out to so and so from Queens. You're in the car like Queens. Nigga, I was in high school with this guy. Queens. He was never from there. He lived by the water. Like it's shit like that. It's like, come on, son. Like,
I don't fuck with that.
I think part of it is people not like that. It's people not repping the shit, so people don't know.
that too, because we do have traders.
Yeah.
They come from Long Island saying, I was born in Brooklyn. I was born in Queens. It would make sense if you actually was, if your birth certificate said one of those hospitals in those cities.
Yeah.
That would be cool. But, nigga, if you was born out here and then you just went to go live out there because you have family over there, that don't count. You're not from there. You're from here.
Yeah.
So, like, rep where you from. Like, no one likes where you not. If you just jacking something else, like, a lot of people do that too. I ain't gonna front. There's a lot of suckers out there and eaters. So, if you're not jacking, like, your hometown, like, what's the issue?
Yeah.
What's the issue? You from Long Island, you from Long Island. Simple. There's
Like,
nothing wrong
why
about
are you
it.
ashamed of it? Why
Like, the more people to say they from LA, that'll really bring the buzz.
Yeah.
We'll put our faces in front of them.
Yeah.
You feel me? But the less, if they don't see people like messing with their own cities, their own like counties, why would they respect that? You feel me? If you don't believe in your own music, why would anyone else believe you? Feel me?
Yeah.
Come together, support each other. It's simple. It's free. You feel me? Y'all go on the celebrities posts, comment, see a man's post, and you keep swiping.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? These celebrities do not know you. They will not pay attention. They'll take a pic with you. Feel me? Because you're a fanboy. But other than that, shit, like, your man's is right next to you. and you're not trying to support them. So
Pick
it's like
him up. Yeah.
it'd be crazy.
And
I
when
look
you-
at that shit like it's weird.
And when you
It is
look
weird.
at some of these places like Atlanta, that's like popping with all these artists, it's like that's what they do.
That's what they
put
do.
on the
put
guy
on
next
each
Like
to
other.
them
all these dudes from Atlanta, they came on
together.
by putting on the next man.
Yeah.
And guess what? That's why they the winning team.
Yeah.
Like they got so much bread because they all came together as a team.
Yeah.
Nobody's richer than anybody in New York. If you ain't got Jeff Bezos money, bro, then what are you doing?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
And-
y'all bugging.
Yeah, and I saw it like because specifically Metro Boomin was talking about how when he was coming up, right? I think he was just producing for like Future, like right early days, right? But like he was saying how 21 Savage has been around him. He's been around, but he was always the quiet dude. He's never, whatever. And one day he said to Metro, "Yo, I kind of want to rap. Send me some beats." And it's like, it's just so weird how you see literally everyone growing up for each other.
Yup.
Wheezy, the producer Wheezy,
Yeah.
he's been in
Wheezy
that.
out here.
Yeah, like they've been together for years and years.
It's
Like
just no one knows.
no one
Yeah.
knows that
Shit
there's
is
just
crazy.
family shit.
Yeah,
You know
it
what I mean?
really is.
That's, I ain't gonna
Yeah.
front. Literally, it
Yeah.
do be that too. Like
Yeah.
most of these dudes, we be looking at them like, damn, they been such best friends forever.
Yeah.
Some of them really be brothers and cousins. We just don't.
Yeah.
They don't have to tell us that. They don't have to show that. But just know, like, yeah, some of them be related too, and they just passing it down because they know it's like, yo, like life gonna get hard. Y'all not gonna like the way his life is, so like, yo, I'm gonna pass it down to you. Yo, fuck with this, cause this is where the money's at for
Right.
real.
Yeah.
Like, you really want that? Just listen to me, and I got you. Like, I wish people in New York would be more like that.
Yeah.
It's just like, yo, you wanna make some bread? You wanna make 5 bands? Huh? He's saying it too easy, and next thing you know, you don't hear from him.
Yeah.
It sucks. It really sucks.
So I kind of want to go into like you were talking about performing a little bit.
I'm a rock star.
Like, do you perform more in the city or on the island, or both?
When I started out, I was performing more in the city,
Mm-hmm.
New York City,
Okay.
Brooklyn mainly.
Okay.
Those two. Queens started kicking around maybe like a year later. I started performing in Queens and shit. Probably just did like a few like maybe pop-ups in Long Island. That's about it. Not really no showcases. Just a little pop-up
Yeah,
and just catching footage. And then
it's important.
probably around like 2020, that's when I was outside. Like my name started like buzzing around. Like, yo, you want to do the show? I seen your performance. It was dope. I'm in Long Island. And on top of that, I try to grasp more Long Island shows because most people in Long Island who I want to come to my shows won't drive all the way, won't make that drive.
Right.
Like, it's a lot. I understand too because people just be getting on for work, that traffic, and you gotta be here by 1. I still need a ticket, like, and the artist has to be in the door by a certain time. So I was like, let me try and like get some more shows out here. Have people come out over here. It's closer.
Hell yeah.
Do you like you love performing?
I love performing. I ain't gonna front like
Yeah.
it's literally home base. Like I feel so comfortable. Like y'all see me with that last show. You feel me? Not
Yeah.
too many people there. You
Yeah.
feel me?
But you were going crazy.
I still
bro. You
like,
killed it.
man. I was just having fun, bro. Like that's like being an artist. That's probably my favorite part.
Have you
Just
always
having the
been like
fun.
that?
Yeah.
Like it didn't. It
Ask
wasn't-
him. I mean, I'm nuts,
no
bro.
stage fright, never.
Bro, none of that.
Okay.
I've been on the stage. Probably like my first time on stage rapping was 8th grade.
Oh, so you okay? Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you were
and I was
doing
like,
that.
once I had to write a freestyle and shit like that
Yeah.
for this little talent contest. So I was like, ooh, I found the Vado beat. That was like the first time I wrote something.
Yeah.
And then everybody, when I tell you the whole auditorium, oh, man, if I could find that footage right now,
Really?
man,
Shit.
it was
That'd be
amazing.
Yeah.
For real. And then just doing parties, like throughout high school, I was just throwing nonstop parties. I wasn't even an artist. I was just throwing parties. I just wanted my face out there. I just knew I looked good, and I knew I wanted more like people attracted. So I was like, put my face on that. They're gonna come out, gangsta. And then that's exactly what happened. For
That's
real.
dope.
So you think it's definitely important to like for artists, like upcoming artists, to get out and perform?
It's definitely good
Yeah.
for upcoming artists to have a good looking face. For real. I mean, shit, if you butt ugly too, people gonna look at that and be like, damn. But yeah, definitely it's definitely good. You gotta have like that energy. Like if you know you're about to perform, I mean, I guess it depends on the song, but at the same time, like you watch the Grammys, you watch everything like that. Like you already witnessed your favorite artists performing, how they're doing it, how they're attracting the crowd. So it's like that should you be taking notes at the same time. You should be taking notes like, oh, okay, like he amped it up right here. Like that's why I was out my seats when I was watching this. Like you have to give the audience what they came to watch. You can't like.
Because there's an art to performing.
Yeah, for real. Like it's literally like a musical. Like you have to know your words. You have to have the energy and the moves behind it to back it up. You feel me? It's all a play.
Yeah.
For real. It's just our life play.
Yeah. So what are some things that you find easy for you in terms of like making music, and like are there some challenges where you ever like, oh man, I gotta go through this again, like, or you know, I don't know, it's just anything where it's like
making the cover art.
Cover art. Okay.
Cause I used to like pay people to like make it for me. So it's like I was like, why don't I just expand my business? Like I started making clothes and shit. Me and him started making clothes. Started making hoodies and shit. What's it called? So then that's why I got like the image like of like designing shit, cause I was like just putting shit together on this software and shit. I was just like, oh, like that look cool. He made my logo. I was like, yo, this is that easy. I said, So then I just started like looking at certain pictures of myself and then just bringing into certain apps, edit them. I'd be like, I like that color. Start adding effects around it, stars and shit like that. I'm like, whoa, it's that easy. I could just do it myself now. Wow. As I started doing that, I just started getting better. And then, shit, this flyer right here.
You did it?
I made it.
Wow, okay.
It's all me right here.
Hell
you
yeah.
feel me?
Yeah, that's just fire.
I just have fun with it. It's like I already know the vibe of the party.
Yeah.
I'm making everything neon colors. Make that shit bright.
Mm-hmm.
Make the shit pop. Everyone gonna look at the flyer and be like, what's that?
What is
like,
this? Yeah.
Yeah, like the shit you looking at, it's like, yo, that shit glowing right now. Like that shit look fun.
Exactly.
God, I already know what I want. It's hard explaining to other people like what my vision is, because when I see it, I be like, all right, you're almost there, but change this, move that, and then like send it back. It's still not it. So I'm like, I know what to do. I know what I want. I'ma just shit. I start clicking and shit. I find what I like. Yeah. You feel me? It's better to do it yourself.
Yeah.
For real.
No, that's big. That's
you know yourself the best. You know what I mean? So
literally, like you're bringing your own visions to life.
Yeah. Right.
So,
how are your what are your studio sessions like? Are you coming in there by yourself with two people?
What are they like now, or how were they before?
Both,
yeah. So how did it transition?
He's been in every studio session.
Yeah.
Pass the mic. The hot seat, bucko.
That's crazy.
Yeah. How was the studio sessions when I first was getting in there?
So at first, did he have a lot of people coming through? Was it him by himself?
Yeah, at first he definitely had a lot of people coming through.
Okay.
Like, what? That's not a fact.
That's a fact.
that was definitely facts. Like,
yeah.
Like shit would be dumb packed. Like, and we was like
engineering all.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just like we was baking the whole spot up. Like,
yeah.
And all that, but.
Was work getting done though?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The whole time, like it was just like we were just vibing. We just in our element. It was just like
yeah.
You know. So everybody's vibing. Like he's just making music, banger after banger. Like you know, and like as he's like recording and all that. Like we're not just sitting around just just smoking, getting high. Like also we giving feedback.
Right.
And we like as it's going, so that also helps his.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah.
So,
try like this or say that.
Yeah.
I always take advice, bro. I always take the constructive criticism. I take it and put it in my work.
Yeah. Now, so how is it now? Like, what's the difference between then and now?
Yeah, now it's kind of this. It's more like the real rights, like the real supporters, like the real like, people that kind of like fizzled out a little.
Yeah,
Not saying that those people
aren't
the ones who choose to be here.
Yeah, the ones that choose to be there. Like for me, like you already know, like he'll just send me something. I might not even respond to it, but you already know I'm gonna be there. Like,
yeah.
That's locked in. Like, but yeah, not everybody move like that. So,
yeah.
No, they don't.
It definitely like now it's just like a smaller group.
Yeah.
We still make it lit.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, because it's just everyone has a different. Sometimes people want that like party vibe because they want to get inspired by that, and go. But then sometimes, like you were saying earlier on, you don't want to waste any time. You want to get in there, record your shit, and get out. You know what I mean? So it's like there's a balance with it. But I think with every artist, everyone has their own process. So.
Like,
I have a song called Process.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
is there ever a time where you're like, yo, no, you're not doing that. Like, don't do that. Like, this is not it. This is just. I know you think it is, but just don't.
Oh hell yeah. I'll be like, yo, what are you doing, son?
No, I mean, look,
like, nah.
In terms of like stuff that he's singing, or like even just like actions that he's doing,
delivery, whatever.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
delivery,
like,
Instagram,
actions, everything, man.
Yeah.
Like you already know, like we're literally like he's like my opposite, like
yeah,
so like I'm always just like butting heads with him.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, that's funny.
but yeah, nah, I definitely be telling him, I'm like, yo, nah, stop that. try again, try something different, like, and then you know. But like he said, he follows constructive criticism and all that. So
Yeah, and that's huge. Yeah.
You make it, you know.
How about you?
So with me, he likes to like, you know, express himself a lot, right?
Okay.
So like sometimes he does like too much at like the wrong times, and I just tell him like just do a little bit less, like take it back, and it's like not right now.
Yeah,
Maybe like another time, but like not right now. So it's just like the time and pace and everything.
How about like the times where you guys were like nah, but he was like yeah, and he was right about it in a way?
Yeah, that happens too. That happens.
Yeah.
It happens a lot too. Yeah, a lot.
I don't be bugging.
So we all have our times where we're right, and we just all, gotta take that chance.
No, 100%. But it's important to have that team to bounce things back with each other.
Like, that's what we do. Like,
it's
like we wouldn't
100%.
be where we're at if we weren't be able to like bounce each other, like shit off each other, and like just be real with each other and shit like that. So you need it.
Now, another question for you now. So, I think you might have touched on this a little bit, but like, so with your engineers and your producers, you talked about your producers, so you seem like you're pretty locked in with your producers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So how about the engineers? Like, are you looking to work with the same engineer every time? Like for the album, does it need to be the same engineer that's mixing and mastering everything, recording everything, or is it more of just whoever knows what they're doing, I'm cool with working with them? Or is it a specific engineer that knows what you want to do, the specifics of what you want and how you want to sound, and stuff like that?
You answered your own question. Literally all of that.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's like Space Rage 2, it was engineered by all the same person except for Rush Hour, because I couldn't lock in with that same engineer for like that month because he was just like backed up with like mad work. So I had to find somebody. And then that's why I ran into Turbeezy. Shout out to him. He's actually at the show too. So yeah. What's it called? I was like, yo, like I know you got the stool and shit. Like you up right now? It was like 11, 12 at night. He's like, yeah. Like what you trying to do? So I was like, yo, like I need like 2-3 hours real quick. Like I just gotta get this song done. Boom. He's like, all right, pull up. Went over there, and then I just summoned the beat, and then I was recording. I was like, this shit sounding good. And then he played it back. And then while he's playing the back, he's adding effects and shit. I said, oh, shit. I'm like, this nigga know what he doing. I'm like, all right, bet, cool. Like, say that. So then I got the finished copy that night, and I'm just bumping it on the way home and shit from the city. And then I was like, yo, I need a video for this. So I ended up, I was like, this is going on the project. Put down the project. Next thing you know, shot the video. I was like, yeah, this is going up. I'm like, I like this shit.
That's
like,
the
it was
only
just
one
different.
That was a different engineer.
Well, just for that project, yeah. I haven't released anything yet with any other engineers because some of them do have features, some of them I have to clear the beats on. So it's all the business side. That's why I held back on certain releases and shit. But definitely, shout out my cousin Money House Kev. I used to record with him too. Shout out my other cousin Red Greasy as well. He was actually the first one recording me too. Like when I first like was making music, like all the demos was right there at his spot. So, who else? Well, shout out AE Fetty as well. We actually worked on a song together too. That was dope. That track is actually fire. I can't release it yet because due to the beat, I gotta clear that, and that's been hard lately. So, cause that producer's hard to contact.
So just talk about that a little bit with clearing the beat. Because
People don't.
I don't think people really understand what that means. Like clearing the beat, meaning getting permission,
rights.
or is it because there's a sample on the beat?
So with me, I don't really mess with too many samples. I just like a clean raw beat, freshly made and shit, like built for me to like have people sample me eventually. You feel me? But I probably did a few samples. But as far as that, it's like
the clearing.
It's like, how can I say it? Basically, you want all rights. I don't know about you guys. Some people, they like to lease. You feel me? Lease the beat for like a month or two or whatever. Me, I want all rights to everything. Just like just like the distro deal and shit. Like I want all rights to everything. I want to own everything. Like I don't want pieces, bits and pieces. Like I need all that. I need to be able to switch something out the beat that I don't like and have my engineer put it in. You feel me? Pause. But
Yo, that's crazy. That's not crazy. Yo,
nah, son. Wow, I bugged out. I said pause though. But definitely, yeah, like clearing the beat. It's like, yeah, like there's certain changes you're gonna want to make, shit like that. You're gonna want to take the tag out, shit like that. So I want all rights because if they're leasing it to you, other people are allowed to use the same beat at the same time. So it's going.
We lease beats to people all the time, and sometimes they don't understand. They're like, "Wait, what do you mean?" And I'm like, "Bro,
see, other niggas is gonna be able to use it too,
and it's yours."
So I don't want niggas hearing me and then hearing other niggas on the same shit. It's just like I'm not trying to confuse nobody.
Okay.
You feel me? Like if I want to do a feature with somebody, all right, cool. But other than that, I don't want different niggas on the same beat. Like, nah, watch out. Like this is all me. So I need all exclusive rights for everything. So no one else got rights to that. They can't use that. If they want to use it, your voice is going to be on it.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel.
Okay.
That's how you go about clearing the beats. If you want to lease, you already know what's gonna happen. Someone else gonna use it. You want all rights, that's all you.
Now, with the producers that like you're locked in with, the clearing is easy. I mean, there's because you're speaking
exactly.
To them, right?
We got each other's phone numbers.
Yeah,
we got contracts with each other.
But it's more with the beats that you use from other producers, like a YouTube beat or something like that. That's where
either that or it'd be other producers as well too. So it was certain producers that I definitely worked with. They was like they want this for the beat. So I was like, all right. I was like, I got you for like the whole exclusive. Like I'm not talking leasing none of that shit. Yeah. Like straight to the exclusive. And you're like, all right, give me like a week or two. Yeah. And then a couple days go by. Nigga be like, yo, bro, you still want that beat? Somebody's feeding for it. Like they cash ready right now. I'm just like, yo, bro, honestly, give it up then. I don't care. Like you're not about to. I can't do it right now. You know what? It's probably not for me then. So that's how I feel.
Yeah. Now, I want to just ask too, like when you do like. Because you're saying you want full ownership of the beats and all this, right? So do they have like, do you give them publishing credits or royalties? Like they own their publishing, or are you taking that?
So as far as with the contracts and shit, we definitely we do a split shit and shit. You feel me? You get this, I get that, stuff like that. So we definitely keep it cordial like that through the contracts.
Yeah, because that's important, I think, for the producers to be able to see that.
You feel me?
It's super important.
And definitely like, even regardless like of all means, like every song. Every project, anything, like your name is going to be there. Like it's going to be on the cover. If you made the single, it's going to be in the credits. All that, like word. I'm definitely because like I'm trying to get your name out there too. Yeah. I want niggas to know who the hell is the mastermind behind all this.
Right.
So and it looks good too. Like produced by so and so. Like you got a cool ass name. Like why not?
Yeah.
So it's a win-win.
Okay, that's dope. Yeah, it's important.
We appreciate you tagging producers, bro.
Of course, bro. Like, I gotta let niggas know, like, I really be working with these people. Like, this is my boy right here. You feel me?
Because one thing, just as us going through the years and learning and being producers, meeting other people, it's like, you know, we were kind of in the beginning. We had the thought of, I mean, a lot of producers probably think this now too. It's like you're saying, the leasing and the exclusive. It's like, you know. People think that when you're selling an exclusive, you're giving up everything to it, where you're really not. You know,
exactly.
So the exclusive, you're exclusively able to use a beat. No one else can use a beat.
That's basically what
exclusive means.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that's all you.
Yeah.
You could do anything you want. That's all you. Nobody else is going to have that.
Yeah.
It's only gonna be you, the featured art. Not even the featured art. It's just gonna be you and that engineer and that beat maker.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
it. Word.
Yeah, and that's important. So if you could have one feature for free right now,
Juice WRLD,
and
give it to Kid Leroy for his birthday.
Yeah.
Yep. I seen it on his documentary,
Wait, say that again. What happened?
Juice World.
You would take Juice World.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you saying about Kid Leroy though?
He gave Kid Leroy a free feature.
Oh, he
for
did?
his birthday.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Facts.
really?
Y'all ain't see the documentary?
No.
Oh.
Y'all gotta watch that. It's in there. They was literally in the hotel room recording, and then he's like, "Yeah, you getting?" He was like, "I want 500 bands." He was like, "Man, he's getting that shit for free." He was like, "Yo, who do you know getting a free feature from Juice World right now?"
Wow.
Like, they was just in the hotel chilling, bro.
Yeah.
Recording. Juice WRLD was just right there, just recording. Like, all right, run that back.
Mm-hmm.
Word. He was like, "Yeah, like happy birthday, gangsta."
Okay. Wow.
That's fucking fire.
Now, I just want to add this kind of a question to the manager, though.
Sick.
So, an artist can say, yes, you're giving a free, you could take this free feature, but when the business comes down to it, yeah. So, like, do you think that it was actually free, or do you think they kind of went in the back end and kind of like,
Probably afterwards.
yeah,
Talked it out.
yeah, they probably made something, there was
Yeah.
probably something in there, yeah,
Mhm.
okay. Yeah, because a lot of, because the artist, if you're signed to a label, or if you have a manager and an artist is saying, yeah, I'll do this and this, sometimes it could cause issues because the manager's like, no, we're not doing this. You know what I mean? Or the label's saying, no, you got to pay this fee. You got to pay this fee to get the feature. You know what I mean? So, but I think that, I think that's dope that Juice WRLD did that, because that's sick.
Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
For real. So, like, do you like to feature on other songs or not really? You do?
I do, and when I do, those be like my best verses. So it's like these artists get the best of me rather than me getting the best of myself.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Why do you think that?
Because I go bump the songs. Like I'm just because I hear, you feel me? Like I'll just scroll past my Instagram. I stay on my Instagram all day. Like I don't watch nobody's shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like I watch my story 1,000 times a day. My own story. I won't scroll next to no one else. I will watch my shit.
Yeah.
Check my DMs every 2 minutes. Go check my likes every 2 seconds. Like I'm trying to see who's under there, who's new and shit. Like I'm just fiending for myself. You feel me? So, man. Hey, you want this? You still want this? You good? I'm good. Man, it's just, bro. What was the question again? I'm high.
Yeah. So featuring on other.
Featuring, yeah. So I would hear the shit. It's crazy. I just jumped right back in. I just hear the shit, like, just scrolling through my page or something I repost. I'm like, yo, I really did my thing on that. And I just go bump the song in my car. And I just go bump the rest of the shits that I'm on. Like, niggas will be their hook, their verse, and then hook again, my verse.
Yeah.
Or it'll just be, like, a whole collab with, like, 3 different artists. Bro, I'm just hearing my shit. I'm like, yo, this shit. I'm like, nah, this is my shit right here. Yeah. One of my favorite songs, I'm just a feature on. You feel me? So I'm just like, whoa, like, this shit's hard.
Well, but there's got to be something, like, why do you think that there's something in it where you're spitting, your bars are crazier on features?
I feel it's because, like, I'm feeding off because, all right, so how about do features? I like to work in the studio with the artist.
Right.
So we're getting this, like, same energy and shit. We're on the same type of time. If we can't do that, then we're just gonna have to make it work.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to free up a schedule somehow and link in the studio because that's how you get the work done. You get the verse done and shit like that, but when y'all together in the studio, yo, change that. Yo, if you say that, that'll be dope.
Like,
y'all both are on each other's planet right now. Like y'all both on the same planet. So that shit is better like that. And then you just get the best of each other. Like you're gonna make him greater, he's gonna make you greater. Basically like that. He or she, regardless of who the feature is. Yeah. Feel me?
And maybe this is something that I kind of deal with a little bit, is like when I hear my own stuff, I feel like it's not as hard as like I'll make beats, right? And I'll be listening to my beats and I'm like, yeah, it's cool. If I forget that I made that beat and I listen to it a month later, I'm like, yo, what is this? This is crazy. But then I'm like, oh, I made this.
That'd be the best.
You know
He knows.
Yeah.
That'd be the best.
So maybe it has something to do with that too, where it's like your content, you're like so focused in on it, and then when you do a feature, you don't hear it as much. Maybe so when you hear it, it's like, yo, I went crazy.
Different.
Literally.
Yeah.
Because you're like, yo, like, whoa, like how'd I do that?
That was me.
Like, like why don't I do that for myself? And then you go ahead and try to make some shit. You make some shit,
Doesn't work though. Like,
but it just don't hit the
there.
same.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
like that shit coming. I guess it's like y'all just got that. You feel me? That friendship. So say that shit come on in the club or in a spot or some shit, and y'all both together in the same spot and mad people around. Y'all both y'all adrenaline is gonna hit its highest peak in seconds, milliseconds. y'all both gonna be like, oh, start rapping each other's shit. Y'all both know each other's verses. Like, that's how fire it is.
Yeah, that's
feel me?
Yeah, that's lit.
Like, and it's important too to know your other features verse. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, that's a thing that a lot of people lack. Unless, you feel me, like, they really locked in, they're making constant songs out, they're gonna know.
Yeah,
that is interesting. That's a really good way of like really seeing how locked in this feature is. Like they really are about it. Like,
nowadays you can tell.
Yeah,
you
that's
can tell.
interesting. That's a really
you can tell if a nigga just sent the bread for that feature real quick.
Yeah.
Or you can tell like, oh, these niggas, yo, they making some shit.
Together.
Like if they're performing together and you see them spitting each other's lyrics.
Exactly.
Like,
or even punching in and shit.
Yeah.
They just know, like, like we locked in. Like y'all are tuned right now. For real.
Yeah, that's dope.
For real.
Who do you think who's the top of the rap game right now in all of the industry, in your opinion?
I don't even think I could answer that, only because I'm not up to date with all the music.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm up to date. Like, I be hearing the shit, but it's like all the new shit that just be constantly dropping. Whoever's about to drop, I don't be finding out till months later.
Okay, yeah.
And when I do find out, I still don't bump the shit unless I like something.
Yeah.
Like, I really, like, you have to force me to hear it. If I like it, if I don't like it, I'm gonna tell you, like, yo, cut that shit out. I want to hear my shit.
So who are you like
for you?
Yeah,
for
like
me,
who
like,
are you listening
that's what I'm
to?
saying. Like, I don't really be bumping nobody. Yeah. Like, I bump old people. Like, fucking, like, I just be I'm bumping 50 like for a whole week straight, nigga. Just cause of power, I'm bumping 50. Chief Keef, you feel me? Still bumping Chief Keef. A Boogie's old shit, you feel me? Still Lil Uzi Vert's old shit. Juice WRLD shit, you feel me? As far as I don't even know who the new artist is out right now. Like, if you can name one person right now.
I mean, one that's going crazy right now. You know, Yeet.
I never heard of this nigga.
You ever,
all right, so look, what's his famous song that he's known for?
What's the name?
I mean,
it's the one that we looked at today. I was like, oh, it's a TikTok one.
Like, how's it go? I would know it just through the song. I'd be like, that's him? I'd be like, I never heard of him.
I'll play the song real quick.
Play it real quick.
He's different, bro.
If I heard that, I'll let you know because like that's the only way.
He's outer space shit. Like you guys would fucking. I would.
Yeet?
Yeah, bro. Like you guys.
I'm surprised he's never heard
like
of him.
Yeet. Yeah. Like that's crazy,
like,
bro.
I put you on right now. Like if you, because based on what you
probably
said,
know the song. Ready?
Are you gonna play the bullshit one?
Yeah.
The beats are fucking crazy, bro.
You know this.
I never heard that song.
Bro, the beats are your style. They're crazy, bro.
I would fuck with that
They're
beat though.
Literally,
outer,
like this. He's on a different level. Like he's.
Go when you're driving home tonight.
Peep it.
Throw on Yeet and just listen to some
YEAT.
YEAT.
Bro,
yo, that is crazy. You see what I'm talking about? And you asked me that question. That's why I'm like, yo, bro, y'all probably bump niggas like I never heard of, bro. Like.
Who are some like new people right now?
I bump Fabio.
I'm someone in the same boat as you.
You feel me? I stopped after Pop Smoke and shit.
Ken Carson.
You feel me?
Yeah, Ken Carson. Because I'm kind of in the same boat as you, is where it's like I'm really locked in with like the people that like my favorite artist is Kanye West, Travis Scott.
I fuck with
ASAP Rocky, Wiz Khalifa. Those
ASAP, yo, that's what I grew up in middle school to ASAP.
Those are my guys.
Me?
That's what
Mac Miller at the time, you feel me? Rest in peace to him.
Them. When I'm driving to work, I'm listening to that shit. You know what I mean? So I'm not always listening to the new stuff.
Exactly.
But as a producer, I do need to dive into new stuff
Yeah.
and listen to it.
Yeah.
But it's like you were on Yeet for a while.
Yeah, Yeet.
I kind of am just starting getting into him a little
yeah,
bit. You know, so
because especially like as a producer, like if something really catches my ear, where it's to the point where it's like whoa, like where it's like you almost like you're driving and
it'd be like that.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
I'm like, oh, who is this?
Yeah.
It'd be songs I done had. I'd be like, I had this. I'm like, this is this nigga. I don't even bump this thing. I'm like, that's crazy.
No, yeah, it's crazy.
It'll be a Young Boy song. I'm like, I don't even bump Young Boy. I'm like, I must have really liked the song then.
Yeah, that's how
I'm
it
like,
really
damn.
So,
but no, that's interesting though. But yeah, so it's good to just kind of look at the list of what's coming out now and the new stuff. Just I think it's important as a producer to kind of just be with the times of stuff. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact. I try.
Yeah.
If it's like someone, if it's someone I mess with, like who's about to drop some shit, like you feel me? I haven't bumped J. Cole in a minute, but if J. Cole drops some shit like he did for us, he'll drive.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? Like I bet I need to hear what he got on this. Like, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like if ASAP did like another Purple tape,
you
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that. Like Max B, He's been dropping shit. Those I've been fucking with Max B since 2000s.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Been like, better drop that top. When it's 9 degrees. I was on my way going to get my school uniform in like second grade bumping that shit.
Crazy.
You
That's
feel me?
crazy.
And he
Max
just dropped. Yeah. Huh?
Max B.
Max B, exactly. Yeah. Silver Surfer, if y'all ain't know. You feel me? Shit like that. Boss doing. But yeah, and he dropped like 2 recent projects, House Money and then the Negro Spirituals. He did some Jamaican vibe shit on that last tape, man. I was like, oh my God.
Really?
I'm like, oh my God. What are you doing? Like, this shit fire. The shit right before that, he got some shit with A Boogie. I'm so cold. Yo, bro, you bump that shit, you're gonna be like, oh, like it's gonna put you in a different world. And then A Boogie part. A Boogie, like I said, real artists, their best verses come out on a feature because it's like they get inspired through them. Yeah, especially if you're working with someone who's been ahead of you like for a long time. He's older
to that level.
Yeah, you gonna jump right there, bro. You gonna get that like, yo, bro, I'm about to do a feature with this guy. I've been bumping them. Shit like that. That's so cold, bro. One of A Boogie's best.
For real, I agree.
I got a lot of flavor. You could tell that it's me from a block or two. Ooh, and this rock star shit get dangerous, so I'ma move how I wanna move.
Hey.
What? Got some gangsters with me. Who I'll tell them, bro.
Yeah,
they best verses is on features, bro.
That's crazy.
It's sick.
What now? I know you're a Travis Scott fan.
Yeah.
Right? So because I feel like there was a lot of like people comparing like Rodeo and Astroworld.
They can't do that.
Yeah. So
because Rodeo was like, we was talking about Skyfall. We was talking about days before Rodeo. So now this is Rodeo.
Yep.
That was his foot in the door. That was his foot in the industry. That's like, exactly oh shit, y'all heard Rodeo? That was that. Astroworld, that's the counter. You got hit niggas with some shit even crazier.
Yeah.
You feel me? The features got better. The songs and the production got even crazier.
You think Astroworld was better than Days Before?
Nah. Wait, better than Days Before?
Yeah.
Well, do you think so Astroworld better than Rodeo? You're saying?
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
All right. Nah.
Because
nah.
Don't do that.
Rodeo's rodeo,
it's
bro.
Because I was gonna say like Astroworld's cool, but
there's songs I slept on there.
Yeah.
Y'all fuck with Nightcrawler. I know y'all know with Chief Keef. Slept on.
No one knows. Travis
and see what I fuck with,
son.
What I fuck with is that Metro Boomin produced that, TM88, Sony Digital. Fucking
all of them niggas.
All of the goats produce that shit, and it's
what?
like, you don't even know. You know what I mean?
Learn something new every day, so
dude,
make sure y'all taking notes.
That shit is crazy, and like,
wow.
So what about Days Before Rodeo and Rodeo?
I fucked with Backyard. Backyard was fire, because at the time we was always smoking in the backyard, so it just hit.
You think Days Before is the best?
It's the best.
I ain't gonna front.
I like Birds in the Trap too.
Yeah, that was calm.
That was
it was calm. You feel me? It was some cool shit. That was the shit with Nav, right?
Yeah, the Nav shit they had in there to kick Cardi.
Yeah, you feel me? Like that was cool. But
are you hyped for Utopia?
That's Travis?
Yeah.
See, like I said, I ain't even
his new shit that he's been teasing since.
So see, he's about to drop some shit. You just told me. I'm looking out for that.
I don't know,
and that's an artist I mess with.
It's not like he said he's gonna drop it, but it's been one of those things. Like, you know how you're supposed to drop.
Lil Uzi's supposed to drop something.
I mean? But Utopia is the next.
I'm waiting on that.
Yeah,
I'm waiting on that. That already sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Like Utopia.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, like you feel like you're the highest of the mountain now. Like
crazy, bro.
Highest in the room.
So like you were talking a little bit about like shooting music videos and stuff like that.
I love videos. That's probably like my second favorite part after making cover art.
I was gonna ask you to talk about it a little bit, like how important is music videos for artists?
But now I guess I hope y'all niggas is taking notes, man, because the videos, like I said, like I'm not up to date with everything. I see shit, you feel me? But I'm not paying attention to none of it really. Right. All the videos nowadays, you could watch one, you could watch two. It's gonna be the same story, the same visuals, doing the same thing with the same people. So it's just like, I'm still back in the 2000s right now, bro. Like I'm trying to make these visuals like movie scenes. Like, yo, like when can we see you in a movie? Because I always wanted to be an actor. So it's like the best way I can actually do that now is through my music videos. So somehow, like, I just gotta bring like that crazy like scenario story to the visual. Like whatever I'm thinking in my head, like as a whole movie that you be dreaming about when you're sleeping, it's like just bring that shit to life. Like, oh shit, like I remember this shit from my dream. It's like a whole movie. Like the visuals is really important because everyone wants to see what you got to offer.
Yeah.
They want to hear what you're talking about. They want to see what you're talking about. Like they want to really see, like, I bet I love this song. I could see him picturing. I could picture him shooting up a whole house right now. Like you trying to give that audience that vibe, show them that then. You feel me? So it's important to have that visual. Like have a whole, what's the word for it? It's that cool word. You know, huh? Nah, you know when you write the treatment. See, it
okay,
sounds
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
It's a treatment. Have a treatment. Have an outline of what you want to do, what you want to wear, how you want the scenes, shit like that. Like really get creative. Show people what you're thinking because they want to see that. So get a fire videographer. Tell them like, yo, you trying to like make this like a movie, like a story. Send them recommendations and shit, like not recommendations, but like send them preferences, like references,
References, yeah.
Send them those. So it's like in my last video, I was like, yo, I sent them 3 different music videos. One of them was ASAP Rocky's. I was like, yo, effects, visuals, like how this was shot. I was like, yo, bro, I want shit like these. Like, you feel me? Like bring it like back there.
Yeah.
So like visuals is highly important.
Hell yeah, I agree. And I'm not an artist, but like that's why I wanted to get your take.
You
on
want to watch this shit, like you
Yeah.
want to sit back and be like, oh
Yeah.
shit, this nigga just picked up 100.
And I
bands.
can't even
it.
tell
'Cause
you how
already
many
put
times.
people. Yeah, my bad.
No, go ahead.
You already put people in a like listening to music, like you said, like it's like outer space. So it's like people are gonna be like expecting
Exactly.
crazy visual with that.
Yup.
So
How many times I've heard a song and I fucked with the song, it's lit, and then I see the music video and I'm like, this is even better. You know what I mean? And it just
Exactly.
it like makes the song run a little bit longer. You know what I mean? You might play it a little bit longer.
And sometimes that's when you could add the extra dialogue that you want people to hear or see. Like that's when you have the little B-roll footage of shit, y'all goofing around or doing this. Is like that makes sense now. It all just adds up and makes sense. So
fact.
visuals is key. That is key.
So wait, speaking of like visuals and shit, like you gave us some shows that you like, and I want you to pick your favorite one out of the 3: Family Guy, South Park, or American Dad. I got my answer.
Oh shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna front. I just named those just to name those.
Oh, really?
Those 3 shows was South Park I watched. You feel me?
So you just
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. I just named those. I was like, I couldn't really
Alright.
think of no shows because I
Yeah,
watch a lot
yeah.
of shit, and I know y'all thinking cartoons, so I'm like, what? I watch old cartoons.
What about your favorite movie?
That's definitely
That's fucking hilarious, bro. That's
Rush
great.
Hour. I always like the action. I always loved it. I'd say, yeah, I ever seen Blood and Bone
No.
with Michael J. White. Y'all know Spawn. Y'all seen Spawn, right?
Mm-hmm.
The nigga who played him.
That's the same dude.
That's the same dude as Michael J. White.
Oh shit!
He's in Blood and Bone, knocking niggas the fuck out.
It's a boxing movie.
Nah, it's a Fight Club movie type
Oh,
shit.
that's fire.
Yeah, it's fire, bro. Like like I said, the visuals, it's fighting, yeah, but it's a whole story,
Yeah.
and it's niggas like I like mind games. You feel me? Like the mind bending shit to really make you be like, oh.
What the fuck?
I can't even name you a name. I can't name you my favorite movie. I can name you my favorite TV show,
Okay, go ahead.
Black Mirrors. So you know where my head is at.
Okay.
That shit is crazy. Now.
Shit like that. I believe in shit like that. That's what I be seeing in my head. You feel me? So Black Mirrors.
So also I wanted to ask you, like, you were mentioning something about conspiracy theories. What's like the biggest conspiracy theory? Or like what's like
Can I talk about that on here?
Do whatever the fuck you want.
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot. Yo, word. Like, they can send a satellite right now. But I mean, like, I dive into a lot, bro. Like, I fall down the rabbit hole for so long, bro. Like, I just go watch this, go watch that, and then I end up thinking zombies is real at this point. Like, And now everything's just coming about. So I'm just like, oh, I know it wasn't bugging because this was years ago. And then it just be regular. Like, I'll just be bored on Safari, bored on Instagram, 2, 3 a.m. in the morning on my phone. Yeah. I'm watching shit, YouTube and shit. Like, I always want to know if the when you go to the, what's that island, the Bermuda Triangle?
Yeah.
Like, I heard certain shit, and then I heard other shit. And I was
I'll tell you, I went right through that shit, and nothing happened.
He went right through the shit.
I went through the
flew
Bermuda
through it.
Triangle, and I went to Bermuda, and nothing.
We were
happened.
like, yo.
Everything was
But
lit.
then again, see, that's when you have to dive in deeper to the. That's why I fall in. That's why I fall closer in the rabbit hole, because you gotta think of like the moon, the sun, shit like that.
Maybe
That's
the moon
when
wasn't right or some shit.
all that shit comes into play. Like, real, I ain't gonna front. Like, it sounds crazy. That's
I like
why the
entertaining
theories.
shit too, bro. I love
But
conspiracy theories. and
exactly,
shit,
it's like that shit keeps me going. It's like, yo, leaves you thinking. Like, bro, it's like all that shit matters. Like, when it comes down to all those theories, you have to think about the Earth at that point, because all that shit matters. The way everything aligns, it makes sense. We're about to get an asteroid soon, in like 2045. They
Definitely
projected.
do.
Yeah,
I just
so,
saw some.
They all
shit,
just
something's
fly
about to
right
rip
past
the
us.
Earth.
because
Look at the moon, bro.
I mean, but hey, you never know. They don't make these movies for no reason unless you're really that creative. You could just think about like, I think about making a movie about blowing up the world. Like, and then they make the movie and we all love it.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna love it when it's really happening. Like, I thought 2012 was real.
They be telling the truth.
Tell them, Mike.
They be telling the truth in the movies. I'm not gonna lie, like some of these movies, like you really be like,
That you're looking at it like, oh, come on, but it's like they're actually telling the
They
truth.
kind of like.
What's an example? Can you have an example off the top of your head?
Probably the most recent one, probably what's that? Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
The metaverse or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of like.
There's some shit in there.
Like if you really like watch it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, like that kind of resembles like
What's going on?
our society.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I could see.
But yeah, there's like messages hidden in the movies, in the shows. Like they be telling us what really be going on, like how the government really moves, operates.
They just know how to make you laugh about it.
And,
Yeah.
you know.
And they brush it off, make it just seem like it's just.
Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah. They're gonna put it in thin air.
Yeah.
They don't expect you to see it. So, I mean, they're just putting it there for you. Like, if you catch it, you catch it. If you don't, then hey,
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah.
Most of the time, like they telling the truth, but it's like they're just masking it. Like they're throwing it in our face, but they're just masking it, and we're
In a weird way.
blind, we're distracted off of.
Yeah.
You know, they
No, I
know to
believe it.
distract us,
Yeah.
but they be operating right in our face.
I believe it. Me too. I believe it. I mean, I think there's some crazy shit going on that no one knows. I think I don't know, but
All I know is there's a lot going on in space right now, and we don't see it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
OD.
How the fuck you take a rocket ship to space real quick with a couple of random passengers and then come back and you don't go again?
What do you mean?
You would want to take more people. Like, more people probably got the bread for it. Why can't we go? You know?
Oh, what? Because he went. Because you're saying there's some shit that went on up there.
Possibly. They probably seen some shit.
Mm.
You never know. The movies in space don't be bullshit. Like, we don't know what's out there.
No, we have no idea.
We have no idea
No
what's
clue.
out there.
Yeah.
So all that shit
No
could
clue.
possibly really be real. So that's why I always watch shit like, whoa, like, that'd be crazy.
Yeah,
The
they be
Simpsons
always-
done
they be always
cold
fuck-
shit too.
Yeah.
Like
It's kind of crazy.
it's like, really though, can you explain it? Can anyone explain that? How is all the shit that happened years ago in the cartoon show coming to life now?
Yeah.
How the fuck is that possible? Literally,
I mean,
from
some people could
movements,
say, like,
everything.
You could throw everything at the wall. Something's gonna stick eventually. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess you can kind of say like they could come up with all this shit, but like sometimes it's a little too accurate.
Do you think so? Do you think these people try to like go ahead and go the farthest by trying to like make the shit happen and have us going all crazy like, whoa, didn't you see The Simpsons? That's the same shit. Do you think people will go that far?
Just because it was in The Simpsons? type
Exactly. Yeah. Just to make us, you feel me? Throw
I
us
don't know,
off.
dude.
Make us talk about it like this.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I'm saying? There's people in the world like that.
Yeah.
I don't know their names. I don't know the name of their group, but there's people out in that world like that. So,
Yeah.
feel me? Watch out. Always watch your back.
That's a fact. Nah, shit's crazy.
I love conspiracy theories, bro. I love them. Like, it's so fun to just think.
Like, I feel like I always come in sometimes, and I'm always telling you guys some shit, and you guys are like, "Ah, fuck this." Like, I'm always like I'll say something like, "I saw this," and you're like, "No."
Like, they don't even care.
It's like, no.
It's like, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
No, we see, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some shit that this kid says that doesn't even make fucking sense.
What?
Love him.
Oh, the black hole thing. You heard?
That shit sounds crazy, yeah.
Yeah, there's sound in space.
Yeah,
It sounds like a vacuum. It's literally a vacuum.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
so
bro.
so the scientists, what they did was they were able to somehow capture sound from a black hole. Like this black hole gives off this sound, and it's like this fucking sound.
Somehow.
Yeah, but
somehow.
supposedly there's no sound in space.
Lies.
Yeah, that's what that's what they're saying.
But they
this
proved
black
it
hole,
wrong.
But this black hole is giving off
They
sound,
literally
and they're
did
hearing
sound.
it. So
So it's like what?
So, how would you be able to even gather that type of audio? What kind of technology do we have that we don't know about?
Oh, that's
We
what
have
I'm saying.
so
we
much.
definitely got some
Yeah.
shit that
We're prepared for 2045. They're just
Yeah.
trying to scare us so
Oh,
we
yeah.
they could just
I'm
build a
with you
new
on
world
that.
order.
we're prepared.
Yeah.
OD.
You feel me? Like, if you got a bunker already, you lucky. You feel me?
What's a bunker? If that asteroid hits, what's that shit gonna do?
I'll probably put a dent in the roof. That'll be it.
yeah,
Like, oh shit.
I don't
All right,
know,
we
man.
good.
If-
Everyone
if-
good? A couple rocks fell.
yeah.
See? So we're gonna have some real life avatars coming soon then, living on this planet.
Who the fuck knows?
We're supposed to be flying somewhere. Like they found another planet that has water or something like that.
Really?
Like Kepler or some shit like that. I don't know.
Some shit.
That's not the name of it? It's not Kepler. If you Google Kepler, it's gonna come up as a planet. Swear to God. Kepler.
Chris is doing it.
Yeah.
Nope. What does it say, Chris?
Anything?
I think it's a star.
It's a telescope.
Oh shit.
Maybe they saw the planet with the telescope.
Yeah, they might.
That's what it was.
Nah, it starts with a K.
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely.
There's a main planet though.
Stars.
They discovered some shit years ago, and then they recently just but nah. It's not a star. It's a planet. It's a whole new planet. It's a bro.
I'm trying to think of a conspiracy theory, that might be one, but I don't think there is one.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know if there's one going on right now,
Yeah.
but I love watching the old ones. How you feel about 9/11?
Oh shit. I don't know. That's an interesting one.
My main question is, because I recently had this conversation too, because I asked somebody, I was like, do you think it was planned, or do you think that was a real attack?
You're asking me?
Anybody?
Shit, man.
That's a hard one to speak on.
I mean, I don't know enough.
Yeah.
I don't know enough, but I
What-
think it probably was a terrorist attack. I
Their
don't know.
answer was like the best answer they told me. They said, well, it definitely wasn't planned, because why would our people kill high tax paying people on that plane? Like, those were like millionaires on that plane or some show, like some rich people. So it's like, why would they kill off their own people for what? So it just made me think. I was like,
You guys watch that show Billions?
No, was it?
Oh no, you need to
Was it on
Billions?
you need to get on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch that.
What is
Okay.
it on?
What's
Like
it on?
Netflix or? It's on one of them.
It's on it's on one of them.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
on one of them. But
Okay.
yeah, watch that. It's there's some stuff about how that billionaire, like the main character, like how he got rich was through the 9/11
Really?
whole accident. Like yeah, because all of the employees and all that, they all died in the building. So but it's kind of like he knew to back out. I kind of forget now, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something
kinda,
along the lines of like him benefiting off people dying
from that attack, and then that's how he became a billionaire and stuff like that.
Okay, wow.
It's a really interesting show.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit.
Check that out.
I don't know, but like, yeah, that's why like there's a lot of conspiracies coming with the 9/11 and all that, like how it was like an inside job, or like we kind of like set it up so like we kind of worked with them, like we kind of like knew that this was gonna happen. I don't know. It's like it's a lot like you know when you really like and kind of like
these movies is real.
And like I've seen videos of like the actual plane and how they say like before the plane hit, like you could see like a lot of like explosions around like
beforehand.
Yeah, like it was like bombs actually blew up in there.
Oh, I think I have seen that actually, like in the video or something. Yeah. Yeah, like the way the building collapsed supposedly
itself,
was like
yeah,
shouldn't
said
have
like
been.
It was actually bombs and
yeah,
like
something.
And there were people that said like if a plane is like flying through a building, like the cockpit is not gonna like fly out the other side. Pause. You feel me? It's not gonna fly out the other. You're not gonna see it.
Yeah.
Fly out the other side of the building.
Yeah.
Like it would just.
So it's like some technical shit that they're looking at.
Yeah,
whereas
like
it's
the
like
way
physics
the plane
shit.
was,
So it's like
some
weird.
shit was making weird sense.
But
yeah.
I don't know nothing.
Yeah,
I don't know nothing at the end of the day. So you know.
Shit's crazy.
But conspiracies, you feel me?
Yeah.
Conspiracy 101 with Sink or Swim Recording
Yes,
Studios.
Give us some highlights of your 2022. I know the year kind of just started. We're kind of getting into the 2023. So last year, 2022, what was like some like highlights that you had, that you could think of?
Shit, I performed in Mexico.
Really?
That's fucking fire.
Oh shit!
How was that?
Okay.
I had a live interview podcast via Zoom with the UK.
Really?
Shout out the Chalk and Cheese Show in the UK.
Those are two big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge
That's
right
fire
there.
right there.
Feel me?
So you performed
So-
in Mexico?
Yeah. So basically, I was a groomsman in my cousin's wedding. So we was in Cancun, Quintana Roo. So we was litty out there and shit like that. The first night I was fried. I got fried. They tried to swing me, all that. Like some random people. Yeah, my cousins had to come break that up, grab me up, bring me to the room. It was like, yo, you was bugging. I was, yo, bro.
It was like 2 years ago type shit?
Nah, literally last year.
Oh, shit.
Last year around this time, like literally my birthday just passed. So I was out there from the 19th of February to the 24th. The day before my birthday. The 25th.
25th, okay.
Yeah, so I came back that next day. So, yeah, bro, like first night there, like I was just fried. Like, I mean, everything is all inclusive.
Yeah, it's fucking
So it's
crazy.
nonstop drinking. I ain't give a fuck.
Literally just wake up, just go down.
Literally, and I had a bottle in my room too. So, but the white Henny and all that from the airport. I was like, oh yeah, it's coming with
only
me.
get it there, right?
You feel me? I mean, there's other spots too, but I seen it. I was like, oh shit, give me that. Need it.
Yep.
And then yeah, so basically like the last night there, I was already packed up and shit like that. So I was like, I'm about to go out, like see what's going on. So I went to the little club spot that everyone be at and shit. I was grabbing some drinks. I still got photos and shit too and videos. So I went and grabbed some drinks and shit like that. And then they was having like a little like party in there. So I was at the DJ. I was like, yo, like, what's up? Like, you could play my song? He's like, yeah, send me the link or whatever. I said, I bet. I said, yo, I could perform it. Like, you got Mike? He's like, yeah, I got you.
Hey.
That's
I
fire.
bet.
You took advantage of that shit.
Yeah, well, I'm in Mexico.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
dope.
they
That's
gonna
dope.
hit me. Like, man, after that, just know
Yeah.
they know I smoke beats. Just know they know me.
They were vibing with you.
Yeah, they was vibing. Like, grabbed the mic. I said, yo, what's up? All that, talking about shit. And then they was like, woo.
Yeah.
All that. And then I performed my song. And then they was all just like going with it. Like, they was all just clapping.
That's
like,
lit.
because they saying thinking like I'm an actual performer.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they're clapping, screaming and shit. I hear the whistles blowing. I'm like, oh, like, yeah, shit lit. And then it's like, yeah. And then the DJ was like, matter of fact, the lady, She grabbed the mic. She's like, yeah, I smoke beats. I was like, oh shit, like
That's dope, bro. And you
Yeah.
brought that upon yourself, like, you went
Yeah.
up, you went.
I was
to-
like, yo, bro, I'm out here. I'm like,
Yeah.
why not? I'm
Yeah,
like, I had a
yeah.
great time. It's my last night.
That's
I said, I'm
dope.
fly right now. I said, nah, let me just go see what's going on. And got
That's
some
fucking. That's
got some
fucking
young
lit.
people in there. Yeah, I met a lot of people out there. They got my Instagram. They probably watching this shit. Shout out to
fire.
Canada. Shout out to Texas. Shout out to the UK, of course. What was the other ones from? Florida. Shout out to Florida for sure. Oh yeah. Shout out Dave from the Grave. Y'all know Dave from the Grave? He was on the radar like recently.
I've heard the name.
Dave. Ah man.
I've heard the name before.
Yo.
Before, yeah.
Yeah, Orlando. Yeah, shout out to Dave from the Grave, man. Yo, bro. Just know, like, he was one of the dudes I linked up with out there because he was like, yo, like, you got some roll up? I was like, yeah, I got you, but it's in my room. But I'm gonna go get some food right now. He's like, all right, like, what's your math and shit? So I was like, yeah, just hit me up on here and shit. I didn't know who this guy was.
Oh shit.
I just see him like everybody, all my family, like they seen him and shit. Like my cousins and shit. They're like, yo, bro.
You know who that is?
You know what that is? Like, yo, not even like that though. He was like, yo, do you know him? I was like, nah, like I just met him. He was like, yo, bro, that nigga look just like you, bro. He's like your evil twin. Bro. When they started saying that, I started looking, I was like, oh shit. Cause the way my hair was and shit like that, and he had the locks too and shit, I was like, oh shit, like I see what y'all talking about. Like, this look crazy. He had a chain, I had a chain, like niggas was chilling and shit. So yeah, so probably like 3 nights, you feel me, smoking, chilling, drinking and shit. And then the day before, the day I did perform, I believe, we was walking back to one of the people who was fucking with me and shit. We was going back to their room, having a little party over there. They had like the whole rooftop with the pool up there and shit. So, and then we seen him on the way. He was like, what y'all fucking with? He was like, yo, pull up. So pulled up. We was all kicking it because that was my mans and shit out there. So we was smoking, we was drinking, we was chilling and shit. And then, you know, like just playing my music and shit. And he was like, yo, he got music too. So he started playing his shit. I said, yo, like, that shit bumping, word. He played word. Like, he was just playing some shit. I was like, oh, yeah, that shit fire. And then he showed me the video. I saw him the views. I'm like, damn. I'm like, yo, follow me on the... Yeah, I'm like, who is this nigga? And then we took a flick. You feel me? Flicked it up and shit. And then, word, seen his Instagram. I was like, put your gram in. Put his gram in. And I seen this shit. I said, hold on. You verified, bro. I said, who are you?
Yeah.
He's like, I was like, why didn't you say nothing this whole time? He was like, yo, bro, I was just chilling, just keeping a low profile. Like, I was just calling, bro. Like, you feel me? It don't matter. I'm just outside relaxing. I said respectfully. Well, that's all I had to say. I was like,
fire, bro.
respectfully,
That's
yeah.
dope. That's good shit.
So that was a great network too and shit. Like, so yeah, shout out to Dave from the Grave. He actually came to New York, did it on the radar. So I was definitely shocked. I said, oh yeah, he's outside for real. Facts. So gangster, that's dope. It was a dope time out there. So 2022, that summed it all up. Just my B-Day last year. That was my Kobe year. So
Yeah, there you go.
sleep easy.
Now, how about for this year? Now, by the end of this year, what are some goals that you want to hit? Whether it be one big goal or a couple small ones, or something specific. Just by the end of when 2024 hits, you want to be like, look, I did that, and I plan to do this, and this is what I did, and I did it.
I'm gonna run into Lil Uzi,
Okay.
and we're gonna have the next big hit for the whole country, nationwide.
Okay.
That's that. I'm gonna bump into Lil Uzi. Word.
Let's get it.
Let's get it, bro.
That's a fucking
That's
fact,
a fucking
bro.
fact. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
It's been a long time coming, and we got that song already in our head. Like I bump everything, so it's like I've been in the stew with him. That's how it feels. It's like you don't even have to like be in the stew with me. Just send me what you got for this, or if you want me on something, like send me that. Like we already trust me. I'm in tune with you. You may not be in tune with me, but you're gonna be shocked when you see how I'm in tune with you. Yeah, you're gonna be like, bro, it's like I know you, but I don't know you.
Yeah.
I love that type of reaction. You feel me? So, word, I'm gonna bump into Uzi because he be in New York.
Yeah.
It just
All the time.
got to be the right place and the right time for me.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, I'm gonna bump into him.
ISMOKEBEATZ, bro. It's
Yes,
been
sir.
a fucking, honestly, more than a pleasure, bro.
Yeah, that was
honestly,
a
for
dope-
real.
that
Like,
was a
this has
dope
been one of
interview.
my favorite interviews.
Y'all are vibey. Y'all are vibey.
Yo, bro,
Appreciate
for
you,
real.
bro.
Like, appreciate y'all tuning into the Aqua Lounge, man. ISMOKEBEATZ. Tell them a little bit about what you got coming out. Like, what's going on? I know
Let's
you got the
go.
release party and whatnot.
So, boom, check it out. If y'all ain't know, then y'all gonna know now. Postpone official music video just dropped a few weeks ago. Go tune that in on the Real Smoke Beats YouTube channel. Party Pack, new single just dropped. Go bump that. New Rockstar type shit. We carry on the vibe from Postponed right now. You feel me? And I got this event, album release party coming up April 8th. Make sure y'all hit me on the DM at ISMOKEBEATZ with a Z. Let's get it. You feel me? We outside. West Money, L.I. Da. Gang.
Yes, sir. Thank you again. Wrap it up. Let's go.